Okay, we're recording. Here is the video I promised you of the package that my dogs do not like at all. I'm sure most of y'all can figure out what this is, but I'm going to open it and show y'all. Then we'll go into a little bit about why I chose this one. This is local, not local. It didn't come from very far away from where I'm at now, but that'll be fun. I mean, it rattles. So we got something in it. Got my EMF detector. And I tried it when I first brought it in, and it didn't seem to set off anything. I mean, it had a few little bumps, but it didn't redline it. But if y'all all saw my little sneak peek preview video of this, you saw my dogs all reacted to it, which to me I feel is a little bit better than these, because animals tend to have that sixth sense, as you would call it. I'll post a couple of pictures of the ad I got this off of on the internet. Pretty respectable seller according to the feedback and the rating. So I went ahead with this box. I'm doing it this way so I don't mess up what's inside until I actually get it out of the package. A little backstory while I'm doing this is I have a lot of collectibles, the unusual, so-called haunted. So I have a lot of activity in my house. I've got a couple of my videos already posted about it. And that's going to make a mess. It's got busted wax all over it. So I thought this would be a great addition. It's got wax all around it. It's a nice little box. It's got some kind of, I don't know if it's Hasidic or Jewish symbolism, maybe a prayer. I know this camera's not very great, but I'll work with what I got until I can get another one. It's a nice little box. Let's try this now since we've got it out of the package. Might be a dud, folks, but my dog sure did react to it. But we'll find out here in just a second. I'll figure out how to open this without making too much of a mess. But here in this house, in that hallway you see behind me, I've got stuff that's always going on in there. I've been scratched, there's just all kinds of crap going on in that hallway back there. I've got some SLS videos, some things that are running around, climbing up walls. You can actually see some of that stuff with your eye, with your naked eye, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much all the time. I mean, I've had animals who've just gone crazy stupid for no apparent reason. They start attacking each other, or me, or just growling at nothing, whining, whimpering, rolling over, showing their belly, and there's nothing there. I don't know if you can see, but if you look, well, there's one of the dogs going down the hallway right there, about where that curtain is. I have a cut into where the bathroom is, and there's a bedroom right there as well. You can sit on the bed in that bedroom and watch things going in and out, back and forth that hallway all night long, all day long. That's why I kind of like set it up to where you can see in case something does happen with this box or while I'm doing this. Because the day I got this box in, I've had it almost a week now. The activity kind of ramped up. I've recently redid all my floors. I mean, it's a mobile home. I redid all my floors. I redid that entire hallway. I put in a soft foam style floor, which I really like. Might wind up doing the whole house that way. But ever since I did that, the lights come on and off. They've just, the TV, which is right here, it does its own thing. I mean, I'm on I got satellite, but it just turns on, turns off, changes channels, volume up and down, and it doesn't seem to stop until you yell at it. And I don't recommend yelling at anything. I mean, I don't invite the negative per se, but I am curious. So I've always been into ghost hunting. Damn, the wax on this thing is pretty thick. I should have got a torch. But maybe in a future video I'll go through and show everybody my collections. I've got dolls, I've got handcrafted items, I've got jewelry, books, boards, Ouija boards. I've got people sending me stuff that claims to be haunted and they want it out of their house, so I'm kind of like their go-to. They just send it for me to get rid of it, or so they can get rid of it, I should say. I've got a couple of dolls. They're called mourning dolls. M-O-U-R. Mourning, like you're in trouble. Or not in trouble. Death dolls. Mourning dolls. I don't know if I can actually say that correctly. But they're pretty cool. They're made with fetal skulls. Not real ones, but molds of a real one. I've got Furbies that claim to be haunted, which some of them do come on and off by themselves with no batteries in it. I've got one locked up in a case over here that just, its eyes open, close constantly. It talks. It hasn't moved, but I've never put any batteries in it. And it'll carry on a full conversation. I'll have to video that one. Now, I didn't order this off the dark web, which you see a lot of these other YouTubers doing. But this is one thing I've never actually gotten yet. I have ordered things off the dark web, but we won't get into that. I don't recommend this because if you aren't familiar with things of this nature, it's not a good idea to play with it. But I've been in the paranormal field for over 20 years. Investigations, collector. I've done, I can't tell you how many investigations, but I'm also well versed in occult. I've been studying that for, gosh, 35 years. Easy. So I'm kind of just at that stage where things don't bother me. I broke the seal, y'all. I got a crack. I don't want to damage the box too much because it's kind of a cool box. But it looks like I might have to kind of I think my camera will just, I don't know when it stopped recording. Okay, it's recording again now. I think this one is. Yeah, this one's still good. Okay, it's recording again now. I think this one is. Yeah, this one's still good. Of course, the one with the worst quality is going to continue to record. Uh-oh. Gosh, I don't want to mess this box up too much. But it sounds like it. It sounds like I already did. It's in there, y'all. It's a... I don't know if y'all know the story behind the Dybbuk, or if you know what a Dybbuk is. It is a person who has passed, or a spirit who is yet to atone for its sins while it was still alive. That's where the term Dybbuk comes from. In certain Orthodox religions, an actual Dybbuk box wasn't termed or come into existence. From what I've read, this wasn't a typical practice, but not until, God, what, 2003 when the famous Dybbuk box came into possession. So the term Dybbuk box actually started, I believe, then. But the craze has just gone nuts. So I said, what the hell? Let's order one and open one. Since I've already got an active house, I'm just stupid that way, I guess. Looks like I'm almost there. I broke the latch free. See? Broke the latch. Now let's see if it'll open. Yep. This was supposedly... I did mess up the box. The story behind this box was a woman, her grandmother was a collector, and when she passed, she inherited a few of these boxes. That's just me turning it on. Well, her son, who is I don't remember how old she says he was, got a hold of some of these boxes and opened them and just became extremely sick and ill, or was constantly in the hospital. So she got rid of them. Or she is getting rid of them. Well, I picked one of them up. Let's see, there's a rose in here. I'm not real sure how old these are, so we will see. And how can my battery be running low when it's plugged into the wall? Let me check that. It says it's plugged in and powered up. Ooh, spooky. Okay, let's get back to what's inside this box. We got a rose. This was one of the little stands for the top, I'm assuming. Lots of wax. Okay. Looks like I got another doll. I really should be wearing gloves because it looks like a big chunk of hair in here too. Oh, it's old porcelain. And it looks like there's a bunch of dirt. Bunch of potting soil. Anyone ever seen a doll like this before? Shake off some of this. Oh, this stuff's getting everywhere. We're gonna have to video her for a while, see if she moves. She's missing a shoe. Pretty cool doll though. Have to do some reading up, see how old it is, who made it. Let's set her right here. Oh, she got a camera. Let's put her right here so we can see while we continue. don't know if y'all can see this, but there's sand and dirt and a big chunk of hair. You see that? I really should be wearing gloves. It doesn't feel like, well, it feels like dirty hair. All that dirt coming out of it. And we got some pebbles. Someone just grabbed a handful of rocks out of their garden with the dirt. Little glass beads. This piece of wax. Looks like there's some gold flakes in here. You can see that. There's a bunch of that in there. Maybe we struck it rich. Or it could be just brass. Now it's soft. That's it. There's a bunch of dirt. More of these rocks. Cat turd? I don't know. Gross. Yes, I just smelt it. It looks like a piece of bone. This looks like a bone. And burnt. Doesn't have a smell to it. Well, it's kind of greasy. Oops, broke it. I'm not going to dump this dirt out on the table, but I am gonna check the bottom of the box. You can see all of that. Let's see if I can turn that light on. You see that? Dirt. Star of David on that side of the box. Looks like a Jewish prayer on the bottom. Star of David on that side of the box. And on the back. We got a cool doll though. And a chunk of somebody's hair. And maybe some gold flakes. So that's what the dogs reacted to. Maybe it was the doll. Because this hasn't picked up anything. It bumped up to 1. Nope. Sucks that she's missing a shoe though. But she's got a porcelain face and hands. And feet. Oh, there's a tag in here. See if you can read that. It says, House of Lloyd 1938, made in Taiwan. I don't know if it's a remake, because this doesn't look too old tag-wise. I'll have to do some research and reading on that. But clean her up a little bit and she will go in my collection. The glue on the forehead looks pretty old, so it might be a good one. Well, there you go. That's what was in the box and that the dogs just went nuts on. I'll have a link in the description on a short video about that. You can check out. I mean, it's like a minute long, maybe 2 minutes. When I first got the box in, I showed it to all my pups. I got 5 dogs, 5 Boston Terriers, and none of them liked it. They sniffed it, got up and took off. One of them sniffed it, just turned his head and laid back down, but he's weird. I guess he's like me. He's like, oh, cool, another one. But that's the first Dybbuk box I've ever opened, so kind of boring. But if you liked it, comment below, click the like button. Let me know what you think. And if I should get more of these. Maybe we'll luck out and things will start going stupid while I'm doing it, because it happens anyway down that hallway. So until next time, thanks for watching.